to restore peace and stability in the Middle East. Thank you, President.
I thank the representative of China for his statement, and I now give the floor to the representative of Greece.
Thank you, Madam President. Let me start by thanking the Secretary General for his introductory remarks, as well as Assistant Secretary General Gencha and Director General Grossi for the informative and timely briefings. Madam President, this is the third time in 10 days that this Council has been convened in an emergency meeting, and rightfully so. The situation is now more dangerous than at any point since June 13th. What the Secretary General referred to as a defining moment for our collective future has now become a reality. We have taken note of the military action against nuclear-related sites in Iran and are monitoring with concern the evolving situation very closely. Madam President, allow me to raise the following 3 points. First, we reiterate our call upon all parties to show restraint. There is no need for more violence, especially given the potential grave consequences. It is critical for the AEAI inspectors to be able to resume their activity and check on the status of the stockpiles of the enriched uranium, as well as of the remaining enriching capabilities of Iran. This is essential as the global non-proliferation architecture and regional and potentially global security come under intense stress. Second, I must reiterate a strong concern over the nuclear program of Iran, which should never be allowed to have nuclear weapons. We have time and again warned against non-compliance with the legally binding safeguards and JCPOA obligation. Against this background, Israel has the right to protect itself and live in peace and security with its neighbors. We can argue in this chamber, and so many times we have done, on whether Iran's nuclear program was exclusively peaceful or not. However, whatever the case may be, such high levels of enriched uranium in a region as volatile as the Middle East cannot but generate extreme uncertainty and instability. Third, it is of critical importance to ensure that civilians on all sides are protected. Last but not least, we take note with profound relief of DG Grossi's remarks that as of this time, we do not expect that there will be any health consequences for people or the environment outside the targeted sites. Madam President, in closing, allow me to highlight, in no uncertain terms, the value of de-escalation as a first step towards a sustainable peace. The international community and countries' influence must step in and offer a diplomatic way out, which must include the necessary security assurances. Involved parties need to act in full compliance with the UN Charter, international law, and international humanitarian law. Echoing the ancient virtue of sophrosine, self-restraint, we urge all parties to exercise the utmost moderation and engage in dialogue and diplomacy. I thank you.
I thank the representative of Greece for his statement, and I give the floor now to the representative